This is a track that I'm working on for the reality show. This is going to be the intro, and it's called It's Time. It's time to make a change. The Music Recording Network. Yeah.
It's time to make that change. And we are the people who can do it. It's time to make that change. And we are the people who can do it.
This is where the rap goes at. It's time to make that change. Trying to see what this change sound like. Give me the change. Back to the hook.
It's time.
Talking about the timing, y'all.
Time to make that change.
Let's go.
And we are the people who can do it.
Who can do it?
It's time.
Talking about the time.
Time to make that change.
Let's go.
And we are the people who can do it.
Who can do it? Now those are some scratch vocals I just put in there just to give a feel of the vibe that it's supposed to be giving. I wanted to talk as far as the production. I'm not going to talk too much about the music. Let's go straight to the production of the vocals. Look at all these tracks for vocals, and they pan left and right to get a little surround sound. That's how you get that broad sound, doubling up the vocals. Now, a lot of times when people double up the vocals, you don't just take one of these vocal tracks right here and copy and paste it. It's the exact same thing. You're not going to get the feel. If you think of it like your voice vibrates, it's time. It's impossible for you to say it exactly 100% because of the vibrations is different. You want a little bit of difference, but the same thing. So you tell your artist or yourself, if you're recording yourself, you sing it over and over again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 vocals that's panned back and forth in stereo. Then I had some extra things that's coming in and out. Then you got, I always try to do 2, 1 for left and right. It's time. It's time. The first part is,
It's time.
talking about the timing, y'all.
Time to make that change.
Let's go. In fact, let me go to this chorus because the lead vocal's not on there. So you got,
It's time.
there you go.
Time to make that change. And we are the people who can do it.
I'm going to play one at a time real quick just so you can hear this
Time
one.
to make that change.
That's the lower voice.
We are the people who can do it.
You probably hear it on like more on one side. So let's play both of these together.
Time to make that change. We are the people who can do it.
So then, of course, they say it again. But this is a trick that I use that I got from a producer years ago. Do a whisper track. Whisper. This is, I call it air. So I'm going to just play the air by itself. So, and then you put a lot of high end on it so you can hear all this high. So listen.
Time to make that change. Who can do it?
Now, in the mix, I would actually cut out that middle piece
Time to make that change.
right here.
Who can do it?
That's called dirt. I call it dirt. So what I would do is, I do it real quick so y'all can know. See.
Change.
So we'll come here right after change, and sometimes I cut it too close. So, what are you supposed to hit? Control T. I'll be working in so many different softwares, and then I do a little curl at the end, so it won't have a big bump by itself. It'll That's a volume ramp. These little half of triangles are like a volume. It's shooting it down so it won't be a pop at the end or a click or something. More advanced stuff. So then we got, let's see what we got right here.
It's time.
More air.
Time to make that change.
While we here, let's talk about one of my secret weapons I call real quick. This is just production, man. I'm just showing y'all some of the production that's on 6. This is called the Valhalla Shimmer. This is a reverb, but it takes the reverb and sends it an octave higher. So you got,
it's time.
You hear that? It's time. It should be lower because that's how I sung it, but it takes it and shifts it to a whole different octave. It takes your reverb and shift it to a whole octave, and it makes it sound like air, more air and stuff that's on there. So let y'all hear just this by itself. Now I can actually solo. That's all reverb. That's just the reverb by itself. And also production, it's time they by themselves. Time to make that change. We are the people who can do it. They by themselves. The second time is when the harmony comes in, the low voice and the higher voice comes in. And it gives it more of a presence. It gives it, this is production. This is how you produce vocals. Right now I'm just testing out and letting people know that Mike Cross is here to help you with your production, your music, and everything. Y'all leave in the comments what do you really want to learn about and different things. I'm going to do one more video real quick about all the things I put on vocals, on my vocal chain and different things like that when I'm cutting vocals. All right, peace out.